Hello and welcome back. So, the long hiatus period is slowly but surely coming to an end. Now, I'm going to just do a very brief but very quick update about when the last time I actually uploaded to this channel was, because I've got to make several announcements, and since this is still sort of my main channel, my basis for operations, I think it's time March 19th. So about 6 or so weeks ago. Fairly interesting. Anyway, so here's what the jig is. So the plan was that on the 29th, I was supposed to have an interview, well, my first one-to-one with the Prince's Trust, but due to an unforeseen hospital appointment, I'm the only, from their side, not mine. I was, perfectly ready. I mean, look at me. I have to move forward my arrangements till at least August, possibly the 3rd or 4th of August. So what this means is that nearly 6 whole months of one-to-one support with the Prince's Trust has basically disappeared already without even having my first one-to-one with them. So, now again, you may argue that literally, they did say if they ever wanted to do like a video call with them as opposed to doing it face-to-face, it would be one thing or another. And I would have been more than perfectly open to doing like a video call, except for maybe one thing. And it is this, is that I've got to demonstrate to the Prince's Trust, in my eyes, that what my plans are, not only can they work, not only money can be generated out of them, but also that the success for what I do ultimately relies on making videos like I used to, putting as many videos out as I can, doing them in an orderly and terrestrial fashion, and finally, waiting to see what the response is. Everything almost hinges on doing things that result in engagement. A lot of YouTube channels literally live or die by engagement. So here's what the game is. Now the first video I did want to make after this one is that somebody sent me a very generous £5 tip on a video I did for God Defend New Zealand. He did want me to check out the longer version of the anthem, which I think we could do that. That's absolutely no skin of mine. I'm absolutely more than okay for doing that. So that'll be that. And then once we've done that, I will explain. Actually, I may as well just explain to you guys what the game is. So I'm going to be spending the rest of April, which is only like about 4 days away from doing this. I will be spending the rest of April working like an absolute slave, then working all the way through May, and then all the way through June, and then on the 1st of July is when the operation comes into effect. And, well, I'm going to have to pull a calculator out, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to have to, like, put this into perspective. Okay, here we are. So, as we know, there are 31 days in July. So, if I released 3 videos a day on this channel all the way through the month of July, that's resulting in 3 by 31. 93 videos will be out for this channel, Jimmy Frank, all the way through the month of July. Now, there are going to be some exceptions because July 4th, Independence Day, is going to be a special event. So there's going to be at least, we could easily say this is going to be either 100 or it could be as many as 110, because there's more videos on the way that are probably going to be unaccounted for. Also for my special events, if you pardon the phrase there. Now, here's the kicker. That is just for this channel. For the rest of my channels, for Locale Archive Station, we'll say simply 31, because 1 video a day keeps the doctor away. And all that. So we go from 93 to at least 124. But then it goes up slightly even more, because Raging Reality International. So that's going to be an extra 31 videos. And then, of course, there's going to be documenting my the state of my health. So that's going to be on Iron Will, which is going to be at least 31 videos, if not 62, because a lot of them are going to be comprised as shorts. So so we could say 217, but this is going to be more of a constant all the way throughout, from now all the way till the end of July anyway, and beyond that. So whether you want to like pay heed to these sorts of things is one way or another. Then there's the Crazy Stories channel, which is another 31 videos. And then there's Rated R, which is going to be like, well, it's only one video every week, so we can easily say another 4. Then we go to Raging Reality Stories, which is possibly going to be at least another 4, give or take. There probably could be a lot more involved, but we'll get to that when we come to it. So there's that. What else have we got to? Oh yes, for Reality Zone, that's going to be an extra 31 videos without having to think about it. There's also going to be quite a substantial number of videos that are going to be coming out for things like Electric Avenue, which is going to be a lot of my stuff where I check out pop music. So that's an extra 93 videos again. So because it's going to be 3 videos a day, there's Seasons in the Abyss, which is yet another 31. Then there's the stuff for Dave Barista, which is going to be 1 video every 5 days, so we'll add 5 onto that as well. Then there is also going to be another 93 videos for Raging Reality Classic, so the numbers go up again. Then there is the actual Raging Reality channel, like the new it's the same name, but I'm putting on a different channel and I'm doing completely different content for that anyway. So that's an extra 4 videos, because it's going to be 1 video a week for the new Raging Reality. Then there's going to be things like Wild Ace Jimmy Frank, which is going to be concerning a lot of what I actually do in my day job. So that's an extra, we'll say 10 videos, because there's bound to be a lot more in store, and probably a lot of things are going to have to be revamped and revised, is the word I'm going to use. Then there is Peace of Mind, which is, wait till you hear this, another 31 videos. And then there is Northern Reactions Incorporated, which this one is a little bit more merciful, as this is 62 videos, so 1 video every 12 hours. Then there's going to be Raging Reality Uncut, but we don't really need to worry about that too much, because I know immediately what that's going to be. So it's a tantamount to a lot of the videos we've covered already. Raging Reality Grime, which is going to be resuming a lot of my grime music scene, which is yet another 93 videos. Then we come to This Is a Test, which is at least 1 video a day, which is an extra 31 videos. So taking what I have to do as a whole, taking what I've decided to set myself out to, deciding what the look of the overall sort of like the look of everything I have to do. And then of course there's all the videos I'm going to make for the stuff for my lo-fi beats that I've done, and the channels I want to put them on. That's at least 260. Well, at this point we may as well say 260 as well, because, well, why not at this point? Because I have the things in place, so I may as well use them. So between now and the 1st of July, and probably even beyond the 1st of July, I have got basically to make for an entire month, for all the channels that I am concerning myself with, the grand total of 1,000 videos. And it doesn't even end there, because to argue logistics and analytics for 1 second, always a very favourable topic for many, many people, is that in an ideal world, every video I released, I should want to sort of see anything between roughly 1,000 to 2,000 views per video on average. So let's say 1,000 videos, and we times that by 2,000. I sort of want to be in the ballpark of making 2 million in views across all my channels in 1 month. That's what the target is. Now, as you probably might have suspected, that's a very tall order, and it's a lot when you consider that for the following, that I do the shoot, I do the broadcasting, I do the presenting, I work the lights, I do the editing, the effects, I have to do all the thumbnails, apply all the tags to them so that a lot of people see them, and oh my god, there's also just finding the time of the day to do this. So this is why I'm going to have to pull out basically all the stops and get myself as organized as possible. So I've got to first think in the back of my mind, what's the first sort of thing that we should be doing, and what is the first thing that absolutely is going to make the experience what it should be. What do I want to put out first? What do I want to work on, and what do I want to get ready? So there's loads of questions in store and not a terrible amount of time. Basically, I need to do these things basically as we are speaking. So that's the what's the word I'm looking for? That is the measure of what I've got to do. So yeah, that's basically what I've got to say. So I'm going to do my reprise version of God Defend New Zealand probably by tomorrow at the very latest, and then I'll have to get straight down to work. And I mean really down to work, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is, well, if I could do this, and if it goes according to plan, and they start seeing exactly what I'm capable of doing, it might be the difference. It might be the sort of thing that people would look towards my videos and say, you know what, maybe there's something more into this. An entire machine operated by one person, and there, that's just about that. And with all that being said and done, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. So hold your breath, guys. This is going to be quite the challenge.